All right, ladies and gentlemen, remember, why not start now for a summer full of fun and Everlast to give you everlasting good health. You can pick up that great brand at a Dick's Sporting Goods, of course, online, FedEx, UPS, and you guessed it, folks, the United States Postal Service, bringing the gift of good health to your house, courtesy of Dick's Sporting Goods. Love the brand and love Everlast, which has been training champions for generations. Listen, Memorial Day weekend makes us think of military service, right? Well, I want to talk about someone who had a big influence on my life when I first fell in love with the great sport of boxing. Joe Louis Barrow, otherwise known as Joe Louis. He held the heavyweight championship of the world from 1937 to 1949. But the most significant thought that I think of when I think of Joe Louis was his time as a member of the United States Army, traveling the globe, putting on boxing exhibitions and serving his country and meeting the men of the military and the women of the military, shaking hands and giving them hope when they were nowhere near their home, saying, look, the champ is here for you. And ladies and gentlemen, he was just that. He was an amazing fighter. He was born in Alabama. He grew up in the Motor City of Detroit, not only as a young man, but as the greatest heavyweight champion of his generation, and arguably of all time. It's kind of hard to argue with 1937 to 1949 as being the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. 69 professional fights. He only lost 3 fights, ladies and gentlemen, in his entire career. And those losses, Max Schmeling, Ezzard Charles, and Rocky Marciano, the latter two coming long after his prime. And many of those years, as far as his prime, he spent defending the honor of this country as a member of the United States Army. Joe Louis, who had a chance in the late 70s to meet in Las Vegas. I actually sat down across the table and had a good conversation with my childhood hero. It's a moment that I have never forgotten, and I never forget the champ. He is now buried in Arlington Cemetery, and because of his good friend Frank Sinatra, that really was a reality. So think about the champ, think about the military, and think about how blessed we are to be in the greatest country of the world this Memorial Day weekend. Stay healthy, and remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you get a chance, the best thing you can do any day is thank a veteran.